this is part 2. So the new one is better. It has more features. It's yeah, I see why they do what they do. Alright, so now check this out. Let me show you real quick. So this is what it looks like after it's set up and everything. I'm gonna plug in my whole setup and everything, but this is after setup and everything, and this is a whole new interface. Like, it is for the most part familiar but refreshed, right? And like, I already have a route in here right now, so let me show you what it looks like. So this view map part, that was always a thing, but it looks better to me with everything. Like, it's just, I like it. Click on view map. Right now I'm displaying currently where I am right now. I'm parked up by the Loves, you can see, and tapping stuff I'm not supposed to be. But one of the tips that I was saying that I really needed, that I really missed with this thing, every morning before I start driving, this is the one key feature that I love with this thing. Right now it's tethered to my phone service via Bluetooth. So you don't need a SIM card. You don't necessarily have to connect it to the Wi-Fi if you don't want to. But I have it right now tethered to my phone, and on top of that, I have it connected to my Wi-Fi. So redundancy. So if one fails, the other one kicks in, right? So let me show you how I got here. So this is how it would normally look. This right here is what I missed the most. Based on my route, it shows the next upcoming way station, the closest truck stop, the closest parking, and I guess food. I'm gonna change that out because that's kind of not necessary. Like, I mean, you get food at these truck stops, or if you park up, I typically do like Uber Eats or something like that. Anyways, now how I access the weather feature, the ellipsis button right here that I spoke about before. I love this thing. Like, when you tap on this, it brings up a whole bunch of other features that this GPS comes with. And I will scroll down. Wait a minute. Before, I think I was able to rearrange this. Let me see if I can do it with this. I'll hold this down. Yep. So you can drag it and rearrange it. Now, at the back of the box, I was reading it, and apparently it was designed by Apple. I'm not sure if it's a software, but it feels familiar, you know. So I tap on weather right there, and you can see your forecast and everything like that. You can see, yeah, it's just saying, hey, it's windy out there right now. But if you want to see what it looks like in your route or on your route, you can do a split screen. You see right there, that little thing moving right there, that's like rain clouds and all that stuff. But if you want to have a full overview, I can do that. I can leave this up and monitor my weather while I'm driving. While that is running, typically what I would do is I would pay attention to this GPS down here. They have a weather feature down here for this, but it's not as good as this thing that's built in. These have, like, this one here has, like, what is this? The Weather Channel app, and what is it? And another app that's called Weather. Like, if you click on this, you have to pay for a subscription, blah blah blah. You gotta get approval for whatever with your company, blah blah blah. Same thing with the Weather app. It shows, like, you know, something similar to that, but it doesn't give you like a split screen view, like the capability that this has here, where I can still work, and at a glance I can see what's going on. That feature has saved me a lot of times since I've been on here. I've avoided so many just like, I don't know, because for example, when Georgia had snow and I saw it build up on the map and it was getting worse and worse, I pulled off and waited for Georgia to try to do something about the ice on the road and everything, because like they never seen ice on the road before. It gave me notification saying that, you know, the road was blocked, and, you know, it communicated with me live. It had like a camera view and everything showing there's like a crest on, I think it's I-75 right before you head into Atlanta, that trucks were trying to go up that hill and they were rolling back and all that stuff. When I saw that little clip on the GPS, it made me go on my phone and look up on the news, and I actually saw it on the news. Their local news was showing it right then and there. So it's like, the point I'm trying to make, this tool is not the end all be all, but it's a must have in my opinion. I still use maps, you know, when I want to see like what like little restaurants or anything like that is in the area that's available. And of course, you know, reading signs on the roads and everything. Like, you use everything that you have available out here while you're out here, because it's very important to be safe. The key factor towards this whole entire thing is safety. Now, I'm not gonna say that this GPS is completely useless. Like, there's one key feature about this thing that I like. The only key feature that I like is we can go into our app, our Prime app, and go on the main dashboard. And if you have like a load already pulled up or whatever, like this is like the dashboard main overview of your entire trip, right? So you see I picked up in Arkansas and I'm going to Albuquerque, New Mexico, right? They have API with Copilot. Copilot implemented a plugin for where the Prime app can speak to the navigation system directly, which that's cool. I appreciate that. That's great. It might need a little, like, there's some little small things in there where I do believe it could do a little bit of tweaking, but you know, I mean, yeah. So watch this. Click on open Copilot.
Welcome to Copilot Truck.
It sounds cool and everything. Oh, this right here, I discovered how to show like my hours and everything.
0.1 mile ahead. Go east and then turn left on Oklahoma 30 North Sheb Woolley Avenue.
Alright, this thing's talking. I'm sorry. This right here is a plug-in feature that I miraculously stumbled across. If any other Prime driver doesn't know how to do this, like if you missed the old Qualcomm where it had like the time right here in the center, so you always know what time you have left, reach out in the comments. I'll go back through and see if I can find how to do it, or you can reach out to IT at Prime if you work for Prime, and they should be able to tell you how to do this. But I do this because I always want to know at a glance my time left for driving. That's the reason why that's there right there. So anyways, you select your profile after you click it from the Prime app, because right now it just went over into the Copilot app after I clicked the button. Let me go back again and do it again so you guys can see. So right here, this is the Prime app, the overview, open in Copilot.
Welcome to Copilot Truck.
And then it's gonna automatically populate. What it's gonna automatically do is gonna automatically pop up the pickup, the recommended truck stop, and the delivery. The 90 is what we call it. And then you select the profile, depending on what profile, because some people don't know this. If you have your hazmat, you have to select the correct profile for the load that you're carrying. And not only because if it says hazmat, you have to wait till you get to the customer when you pick up the load to distinguish if it's corrosive, explosive, flammable, hazmat, general, right? So that's one thing you need to always like make sure to pay attention to, right? 53-inch IC. So okay, and then as you can see right here, it shows where you start, it shows the stop, which I already made that stop already. It was a Love's as well too, but I didn't want to shut down there because it was too far, so I just did like another 120 miles, and it shows all the way down to the destination, and then you click start.
Go east and then turn right.
So in my case here, it's just gonna show that, okay, I'm already here, so it's just gonna tell me, hey, just do the rest of the miles that you got left and you should be good to go. But I don't do it like that because I like to be in control of my thing, and I just click on the arrow button to the side. I know I'm segueing off from the Garmin, which is actually like the main star of the show, but I just wanted to show you some of the cool features of this app that we have, or this new tablet that we have. And this is the destination here, and you can manually select it. So like, you know, that's the pickup, that's the fuel. You can drop that down if you want to go to the fuel, and this is the delivery. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is the delivery. That's
Welcome to Copilot Truck.
That's it. That's the only good thing I like about this, right? For now, until I find something else. But I'll be too busy to try to mess with this thing too much.
Go east and then turn right.